Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Nathan. Just want to say good afternoon, good evening to everyone, both the East and West Coast. Hope you guys are enjoying your day today here on Sunday. If you guys are also enjoying the weekend. And for this video today of what I want to tell you guys about is uh, Impact Wrestling and GFW Slammiversary predictions for tonight. So let's go into it. The link will be in description Lowe's from WrestleU.com, posted by Adam Martin on the 2nd of July 2017. Is posted today here on Sunday of this weekend, the day of Slammiversary. And all in all, there are 8 matches, so we'll go from top to bottom. There are no pre-show matches as far as I know. So, let's start from bottom to top. So let's go into them. The first match we have is the unification match between Nikos champion Rosemary and versus GFW Women's Champion Sienna. To me, this match is 50-50. I think either one of them could win the match. When you look at Rosemary, she has come a long way to where she is now. She was a member of the Decay of Abyss and Crazy Steve before Crazy Steve had left Impact Wrestling a couple months ago. I think it was last year, or no, not last year. It was this year, I think, when Anthem purchased Impact Wrestling. And also, not only that, she also currently right now has a weird, odd relationship with Ali, a knockout from Impact Wrestling, who Rosemary has come to the aid to a couple of occasions against Sienna and the others. And now that Rosemary is the Knockouts champion, she's looking forward to unifying that championship with the Women's Championship of GFW in against Sienna. Though she has to beat Sienna to do it. We look at Sienna; she is a very good wrestler in the ring. I enjoy her work. When she's on the mic or when she's cutting a promo, she gets your attention. She shows that aggressiveness, that ruthless aggression, as Vince McMahon used to say. And I think that Sienna and Rosemary are going to have one hell of a match together. I just hope that the match will have a good length and will not take too long, but have a good length of time so that both women can get their feet wet in the ring. This will be the first time both women have met each other. So this match between Rosemary and Sienna for the unification match for Knockouts Championship and GFW Women's Championship is 50-50. Next up we have is the Full Metal Mayhem match between Eddie and Alicia Edwards taking on Dave Richards and Angela Love. So as you all know, Eddie Edwards and Dave Richards are feuding. They have broke the Wolves are no more. Eddie and Davey are going at it, and now you have the wives, of these two, going at it as well. I do enjoy that aspect of it. I think that it'll be good to see how Alicia Edwards does. I'm sure Eddie has been showing her the ropes as of lately. I'm not sure if she has competed in the ring before. I guess not. I haven't heard anything about her. But as far as Angela Love goes, I'm looking forward to see what she does in the ring too. And when you look at Full Metal Mayhem, it has tables, ladders, chairs. Anything is legal in this match. So I'm really looking forward to see how both teams do in this matchup. I think whoever wins this match, whether it's Eddie, Alicia, or Davey, Angelina, this feud is going to continue on until the October pay per view or whatever GFW, since GFW will replace Impact Wrestling, whatever GFW has their WrestleMania pay per view extravaganza. That's when the feud will end, or maybe end in October or whoever. But I think that whoever wins, well, tonight will not be enough. I think that this feud between Eddie and Dave will continue on. But for tonight, this match is 50-50. Next up, we have Scott Steiner and Josh Matthews going against Joseph Park and Jerry Borash. I have a feeling that something is going to happen before the match where Joseph Park is taken out, or maybe he can't compete, and we're going to have Abyss come in and team up with Jerry Borash. But and I'm going to give credit to Big Ray Hernandez, who did his predictions on Run Wrestling. I'm thinking, could Abyss turn on Jerry Borash and Scott Steiner and Josh Matthews will get the win? I think it's very possible if Abyss does, turn on Jerry Borash just as he's about to get his hands on Josh Matthews and Scott Steiner. This match should be I think it could be 50-50, but I could see Scott Steiner or Josh Matthews winning. Though at the same time, it's very possible that Joseph Park, aka Abyss, and Jerry Borash will as well. So this match is 50-50 too. And last but not least, not last but least, but next match we have is the GFW Impact Tag Championship match between LAX, the champions, against Pro Wrestling Noah's Namiachi Marufuji and Taji Ishimori versus Triple A's El Hijo El Del Fasma and Drago versus Crashes Garza Jr. and Leonardo Kid. I do see the LAX winning this match and retaining their tag championships for both Impact and Global Force Wrestling. To me, the LAX has been strong. They've been great. I've enjoyed them. I want to see, one of the members of the LAX go for the for the main championship at some point, so that they can have all championships, and then the woman who was a part of LAX could go for the Nigos Championship, and she could have, and LAX can have all the gold. They can be the dominant faction in Impact GFW. So I am enjoying LAX. I think that they will win tonight against uh, the three other teams in this fatal four-way GFW Impact Tag Team Championships match. Next up, we have is the X Division Championship, the best 2 out of 3 falls match. Sergeant Dutton champion going against Low Key. I'm going to say this match is 50-50 as well, because, I think that Sergeant Dutton just won the championship for the X Division while they were in India, excuse me, because Sergeant Dutton is from India as well. So it's possible that Low Key could regain championship, but Sergeant Dunn, I think it's possible that he could still retain as well. And if he does, I'll be surprised and shocked. So this match is 50-50 as well between both of these competitors. As far as the X Division goes, I think that TNA is doing a good job reintroducing, the Ultimate X matches and the matches that have made the X Division the hottest thing that has kept TNA going. So this match between Sergeant Dunn and Low Key for the X Division Championship in the best of 2 out of 3 falls match, I think it'll be good. It'll be great to see him go at it. But it is 50-50. Next up we have is Eli Drake and Chris Adonis going against Impact Grand Champion Moose and D'Angelo Williams. I gotta say, I think that it could be possible that Eli Drake and Chris Adonis will win this match because they want. I think Impact Wrestling, Global Force Wrestling, they want to see Eli and Chris Adonis do it as a tag team, as a pairing together. And as far as Impact Grand Champion Moose and D'Angelo Williams goes, I think that they could win this match, but I think it'd be a little bit unlikely as well. This is the one match I haven't not been paying attention to as of late. But I do see Eli Drake and Chris Adonis winning this match. Next up we have is the leather strap match between James Storm and EC3. I almost said ECW. But James Storm versus EC3 in a leather strap match. EC3 as a heel has been entertaining. It's been great. Kind of more than babyface, though. As babyface, I think that Impact Wrestling kind of fell on not revving up where he could be a mega babyface, where he could still be a jerk. But as far as this match goes, as much as EC3 is the favorite to win, I think James Storm could win this match himself. Because from what I've been hearing, James Storm will be the next Impact Wrestling Hall of Famer as well. So, so it's possible that he could win too, but I think it's leaning more likely that EC3 will win this match as well. So I'm going to say this is 50-50 between James Storm and EC3 in the leather strap match, which should be a very good match. Check it out tonight, guys. And last but not least we have is the main event, a unification match. The Impact World Champion Lashley up against GFW's Global Force Champion Alberto El Patron. I think that what's going to happen here, because, both of them have people in their corners. I'm not sure who is in Alberto El Patron's corner, but from what I'm hearing from Lashley, it could be either Shaq, it could be either someone else, or even could be Donald Trump. I mean, I highly doubt Donald Trump will be in Lashley's corner tonight. But if he is, then that's gonna set a lot of things off. No one's gonna be happy. No one's gonna be uh, over the moon about it. But hey, that's the state of the country right now. Um, I mean, Trump was never my pick to be president, but he is very entertaining. I'll give him that. Um, I don't think that no matter who they have on the corners for both men will cause any well any conflict or whatever. It may cause some, but it won't affect the end of this match. Though I think what could happen is Alberto Elbatron will win this match and will have both championships on his shoulders and raise them up in the air at the end of tonight. Because with last year, I think if he does win, I wouldn't be upset about it. But the thing is, Lashley as champion is kind of getting old and stale in a way. It's nothing against Lashley, but I think that they should have just before Lashley regained championship, they should have at least had Eddie Edwards have a little bit more of a reign before having Lashley take it. Because I enjoyed Eddie Edwards' reign as champion. To me, I thought it was enjoyable and I liked it. But as far as this match goes, I see Alberto Bertrand retaining the GFW Global Championship and gaining the Impact World Championship and unifying both of those titles together, as both titles would be one. So those are my predictions. So quickly, let's go through this. Then I'll talk about something else relating to GFW Impact Wrestling. Let's quick predictions. 50-50 between Rosemary and Sienna for the Nikos Championship and GFW Women's Championship unification match. 50-50 between Eddie and Alicia Edwards against Dave Richards and Angela Love in the Full Metal Mayhem match. I do think Scott Steiner and Josh Matthews will beat Joseph Park and Jerry Borash in this tag team match. GFW Impact 10 Championships match. LAX champions will win and retain their titles against Perosis Noah, Narachi Marfaju, and Taji Ishoromi. And Triple A's El Hijo del Fasmanda and Drago. And Crashes Graza Jr. and Leonardo Kid. 50-50 in the X-Men Championship. Best of 2 out of 3 falls. Sandra Dart against Loki. Eli Drake, Chris Donaldson will beat Impact Grand Champion Moose and D'Angelo Williams tonight. 50-50 between James Storm and EC3 in a leather strap match. And Alberto El Patron will become the undisputed champion for GFW Impact Wrestling as he will win both the GFW Global Championship and Impact World Championship tonight. And with that, guys, if you would think that the video will be over, no, I do want to talk about some important news that happened a couple days ago. Very briefly, I will give my thoughts on this. As we all know, guys, a couple days ago, or maybe it was Friday, it was announced that Impact Wrestling would be rebranded, as GFW Force Wrestling, and this was reported a couple of days ago. This is from Adam Martin, posted on the 3rd of June 2017. I won't go into all of it, but some of it. It says that it appears that Nashville-based Impact Wrestling, former TNA Wrestling, will officially rebranding as Global Force Wrestling effective this Sunday at Slammiversary. Now, basically, this is just what I think is what Jeff Jarrett wanted all along. When he wanted when he wanted to buy TNA from Dixie Carter back in 2014 or 2015, it did not go the way that Jeff wanted, and he left to do Global Force Wrestling. Now, if he had gotten his way, if he had bought Impact Wrestling, then I think he would have rebranded it and named it Global Force Wrestling, and that would be that. Because when you look at the Impact Wrestling and TNA names, those names have been slinked through the mud. They have been tarnished. They have been damaged. They have been destroyed. They have been disrespected in a way. And it's nothing against the roster and those who have come and gone from TNA. It's just that, behind the scenes has really messed up the mood and the vibe throughout Impact Wrestling and TNA, and that's what caused a lot of people, even homegrown TNA talents such as AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and so many others to just leave TNA. So with this rebranding, they really do need to be rebranded. There needs to be a new beginning, and I'm still gonna check out and watch Global Force Wrestling Impact. From what I've heard, that's will be the show as well. But though I do think they need to, if they want to get rid of, if they want to rebrand everything, then they have to put something else in front instead of GFW Impact, GFW something. I don't know. I think they had a name or something for their TV show when GFW first started. But I do wish Jeff Jarrett, Karen Jarrett, and GFW nothing more but the best in their careers moving forward, including the talent roster. Tonight is the night, guys. Slammiversary, you do not want to miss it. Tell me what you guys think about this. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you even neutral about my predictions for Slammiversary tonight? And what do you guys think about Impact Wrestling rebranding as Global Force Wrestling? And next time, as they say, peace. Take care. I will see you guys there for the next video coming up later on this afternoon, time tomorrow, or in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned. So until next time, take care, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good day. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy some rest of the night. Don't forget to check it out. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Take care, guys.